What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G Myers World, and EA Sports is back at it again. We're going to be getting some major upgrades. Shout out to all of you guys that's been riding with me for a while, because when we were doing the rookie premieres, a lot of you guys didn't understand why I was telling you we should get all of them. We did a lot of giveaways and stuff like that. We gave away almost 20 million MUT coins for Madden 19. Shout out to all the individuals that helped me put that together for the end of the year to make sure that at least, a majority of the people that were going into Madden 20 would be able to complete those sets, because they do become relatively expensive as we go along. I'm going to be talking about two major upgrades that we're going to be getting from EA Sports later today. So as you watch this video, if you have these rookie premieres, you're going to also get these upgrades. Kyler Murray and Devin Bush are going to be getting upgrades. But you know what I'm going to do to make it a lot easier, especially for my veterans and my newcomers, especially if you just, tuned in and YouTube recommended that you watch this video, you might as well hit the subscribe button and join the fam. But that's neither here nor there. This is what's going to happen, right? I'm going to go right down to the rookie premieres, and we're going to get right down to the nitty-gritty. All right, so look, this is what I want everybody to understand. Right now, we're going to be getting upgrades to these two cards. All right, so Kyler Murray is going to be going up to an 88 speed. He's going to have some other things going on as far as his throwing stats. Minimal upgrades, 84 overall. All right, many of us are still not going to be able to use him simply because he's just not good enough for Madden 20 at this moment, which is another reason that I really like some of the things that EA has done with the game. Yes, they've patched the game and brought some things back that are happening in Madden 19, but it's not Madden 19 yet. We have to wait to see how that continues to go. But there is things that still make it so that it matters with these attributes. But we're going to focus on Devin Bush. And the reason we're going to focus on him is they gave him a lot of suitable things. So I'm going to go ahead and break some things down real quick for you while I'm looking at his card right quick, all right? So if you have this rookie premiere, all right, this is what you're going to be looking forward to later on today. You're going to be getting an 88 speed, an 89 excel. You're going to be getting a 68 strength. Well, I mean, a 71 strength. I'm like, yo, why am I looking at this and looking at that? Why is the strength going down? I don't think EA has ever gypped us like that to where they gave us an upgrade and reduced an attribute, but I might be wrong about that. 84 tackle, 81 play rec, 69 block shed, which is something that we're not going to be primarily worried about with him, because if we utilize him in a defensive mode, we're just blitzing him. I don't care about the block shed because he's an additional blitzer. We're not just going to set him by himself and hope for a block shed like he's LT. We're not worried about that. Hit power is 88. I'm going to point out to you why that's very important in a second. And then the zone coverage goes to a 75, which is still a very, very low tier. So, I wouldn't really leave him in zone coverage if you could help it, all right? Now, let's talk about that 88 hit power and that 88 speed. What's going to make him very, very unique about that? What is very interesting about his card? Why do I feel that you guys are going to, most of you guys are going to be very, very happy with this upgrade? Well, pretty much what's going to happen is this, right? There are different ways to upgrade hit power, as you guys may know. If you get him to a 90 tier hit power, it's going to be a problem. The issue is there are so many middle linebackers. So when you start to analyze that fact with also the fact that, we have the most feared coming, people are wondering, all right, so should we, sell back Devin White? Should we get rid of Devin White and then, use him as the free card? What should we do with that? It's so many different things coming up. Even if you don't want Ray Lewis, we already know that somehow, some way, EA Sports is going to make him like a master or something like that. So that's another middle linebacker. But let's go ahead and look at this really quickly, right? When you go ahead and compare these two players, this is some of the things that I want you to understand. Devin White is a dog, okay? Maybe it's the block shedding that makes him a little bit more, efficient, because obviously the 69 to 81, you're going to see a difference with that. Even with the upgrade to Devin Bush, he's still not better than Devin White. So you could have more speed at linebacker if you wish, but the issue is I don't really feel that there are other gauntlet players that are going to be able to take over for Devin White the way that he's playing for me personally. So even with all of that being said, it's a very, very delicate situation that everybody needs to understand. Going along those lines, it's very, very ideal that you understand that with the way that this works, it's going to be something that everybody should know about, okay? You have to know that the way that Devin Bush is going to be upgraded, he will only be an additional upgrade to what you are, okay? As far as your defensive stature and everything like that, he will only be an upgrade to whatever your team is. I don't think you replace anybody with him because he doesn't have the things that are going to be necessary to keep him out there by himself. So I don't think, you know, with that was like one of the questions being asked in the stream. Should you go ahead and trade in Devin White? Absolutely not. But when you put him in as one of those backup middle linebackers, you're going to have a lot more opportunity to get more pass rush. And with those things being said, it's a very, very huge advantage that you're going to have with that situation, simply because obviously speed kills. And you're going to need that defensively, especially when you get these guys that like to run the ball every snap and you blitz everybody, you engage eight, whatever you decide to do, right? It turns out to be better, obviously, with the more speed that you have. And these speed thresholds are not like something that you should just avoid. You want like 88 speed middle linebackers. You want these guys running around, but also keep in the back of your mind that if these guys are this fast, what are they going to do with Ray Lewis? You see what I'm saying? I just don't want you guys to start, oh, bro, let me replace this guy. No. If you have Devin White, I would keep Devin White. Just add Devin Bush. For me, the 49ers, Kem, I have that guy right here that I have to use. It looks like, you know, Pat Willis, he might have, bro, we might have to do, bro, now he's staying. We're going to have to figure something out, though. We're going to have to add another, 49er. I don't want to get rid of Denzel Ward because low-key in one of the games I just played, he stopped the kickoff return, and I promised him he would last at least 2 more videos. So I can't rate sell him yet. We'll figure that out. And also, for guys that are wondering about Nick Bosa, they're going to have to stop hating soon and give him his card. I don't know what's going on with it and what may be the issue, but he's going to have to get his card very, very soon. Because this dude is unbelievable out there. And you 49er fans just let me know about it every time I do a video. So I can't even get mad at it. Like, right, they're like, yo, what about Nick Bosa though? I'm like, oh, okay. I just said hi. Like, what do you mean, what about it? It doesn't really matter though about that. Be happy that your team is playing well. It's a beautiful thing. But again, when you guys start going through, and then for those of you guys that don't really understand what's going on as far as Gauntlet, you can trade the players in by, I think you got to put like a gold player and something in it with it also. Is it under the exchange or is it under the Gauntlet? It might just be under the Gauntlet then, right? Let's go to the Gauntlet, the Gauntlet exchange. So this is my issue, right? You need 175 to 79 overall player, and then you need, you know, obviously the Gauntlet player. I don't really see any need for any of these other players other than Devin White. There is literally no need for any of them. So obviously with the way that everything is set up, you put these dudes at the middle linebacker position, okay? Kickoff returns, there'll be backups. You can have him in as a backup, Devin Bush. Let him run down the field crazy. He has 88 hit power. You might get a fumble and things of that nature, but you're just making sure that your linebacker core is extremely fast. And in doing that, with the way that they've patched the game recently, you will be able to chase down people that otherwise you would not have been able to do before. So there's so many different things going on with this. But like I said, I'm very, very happy that these guys are getting their upgrades. And as they go along, you never know what's going to happen, you know, say come the end of the season. Especially with Kyler Murray, with the way that they're upgrading him, he might end up being a 90 or something like that with a different promo before we know it. And then it's like, all right, should we use him? The issue with it though, low key, or not even low key, when it comes to the quarterback position, you're going to want to go after field generals. And let me explain to you why. These field generals just outplay all the other players, because the runners, I don't know if the runners are going to be able or what they're going to be able to do to unlock the hot route master, or if they're ever going to get those angles of throws the way that Troy Aikman can throw it. I don't know. If they're able to do that, I would definitely push for it and say, yo, look, we got to absolutely go after it, do what we got to do. But ultimately, this is crazy to really understand the way that EA is kind of giving us these newer cards and kind of influencing the way that we're going to build our teams. Because to be honest, the 84 Kyler Murray, even for some of my newer viewers that are just joining and you guys have lower rated teams, I don't think he's suitable enough for you to compete at the higher tier levels in like head-to-head, weekend league and stuff like that as an 84. And even when he gets higher, he may not have certain stats in these 90s that you're going to need to be able to make these plays. And I know you guys tell me about the thresholds and all that stuff, but it just seems to me like the field generals are going to be the OP cards for the game. So if you get cards that are like not as fast but have field general stats, they usually can zip that ball anywhere across the field. And that's what I've been getting as far as, you know, the experience that I've had with Troy Aikman. So I just wanted to make sure that I shared that with you guys. But these are two cards that are going to, you know, heavily influence a lot of you guys as far as your team goes. So it's very, very important that you look at it, because Michael Vick sucks in this game. Lamar Jackson can't throw the ball past like 2 yards. Like, that dude's garbage. But you'll play a guy that'll throw it 90 yards off his back foot. I'm just saying, typically speaking, his throw power is low. Michael Vick, to be honest, I had him chem to a 94 throw power, but it looks like Troy Aikman throws the ball further than him for some reason. I don't, like I said, it's just so many different things that we have to figure out how we're going to make it work for ourselves. That's what the biggest issue is about this whole situation that we're going through together. So what I will do at this point, I would put, Kyler Murray is obviously my backup right here, so he'll just get upgraded. We'll leave him like that as a backup. Maybe put him in as for a field goal fake, something like that. Let him run around, you know, utilize his 88 speed that he's going to have. And then in addition to that, we're going to have to figure out how to get Devin Bush in this lineup by adding another 49er player. But it's going to be very, very difficult, because I don't really want to start rage selling everybody, but I might have to do what I have to do. And it's very, very simple. You know what I'm saying? So going forward, what I'm going to do is this. Once they release, we'll take a look at, with the chems, how they're going to look, and then we'll just go forward from there. But ultimately, let me know in the comments if you have the Rookie Premiere. If you do not have the Rookie Premiere, there is no way for you to get it. So if you're new to Madden, you would have to have played Madden 19 and completed the set. All right, so there's no need to ask that question. I've been telling you guys throughout the year. You guys can check out the videos. If the set was not already completed in 19, there is no way you can do it at this point. So only the viewers that knew about it and have the card currently are going to get these free upgrades from EA. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.